Now for the most important, well, second most important news of the day. You'll obviously know what the most important news is when we get to it. But all hail the return of the greatest film character of all time. Riley Poole is coming back to the National Treasure universe, gosh dang it, and the National Treasure Disney Plus TV show. It's not National Treasure 3, but I'll take it because Riley Poole is awesome, and this at least like kind of turns the knob on the door, at least, that might let Nicolas Cage come back to show up in this National Treasure TV show. I think more people were just surprised than anything that they're like, whoa, so does this mean the National Treasure TV show exists in the same universe as the movies? I'm going, I thought Disney like was open and honest from the get-go that they did, but also, y'all, are you just that excited for crossovers that the most simple crossover will excite you? Like,
Yes, yes,
this
yes,
is not
I
that big
am.
of a crossover. This, like, don't get me wrong, Riley is one of, if not my favorite movie character of all time, because he's just the guy that doesn't want to be there. Like, just like who wants
Which
to
is
go
me
inside.
most of the time.
Nah, he's smart and knows about daylight
Oh,
savings time, which he
oh.
can't make that reference anymore. Daylight savings isn't a thing anymore.
Well, in
Well,
some states.
no, no, like that's gone. Like Congress passed that thing, dude. So now
No.
that reference is dated and gone. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
daylight savings is gone now
Okay. Then why do my clock still change? Why does my clock still change?
because they passed it after the most recent change, obviously, because that's how Congress works. But I think people are just like,
Okay.
it's a huge. This is awesome. I'm going. This is like the most base level crossover imaginable, which means, Sony could never do it in a million dreams because they don't know how to do crossovers successfully. It works either way. I know what I said. Um, I think this does open the door for Nicolas Cage to show up at some point. Maybe he's like in the very last episode, or better yet, Nicolas Cage is the treasure that they are seeking.
Yeah.
He's like, wait a
Bro,
second.
I can see the wheels turning, buddy. Let's go. What we got? What we got?
What if he, Diane Kruger, Riley, what if they're all on the quest for whatever was on page 57? And somewhere along the way, they get captured, and the only one that escapes is Riley, and basically starts the mission by telling these new people, we have this treasure that we got lost finding. I've heard that you're really good, because Disney, is really ham-fisted about, here, pass the torch off to the next generation. You get it? You get that these guys are the new people that you should be really caring about? So I can absolutely see Riley showing up saying, hey, I need you to help find this treasure for my friend. Because yes, it might be a little Tomb Raider-ish, or even Uncharted-ish. That's a weird trope in adventure movies, and I'm just now realizing of treasure hunt, of having a relative or a friend be abducted and the treasure's finding them. But maybe that's how it ties in. This is a cool character. I like the National Treasure mythos a lot. The first National Treasure is honestly one of, if not the movie that I've seen the most ever, because I'd see it in school a lot. It's one of those that's super easy to watch. Nicolas Cage is a beautiful human being, and it always gets me super curious about, like, so if you do take some lemons to the back of the Declaration of Independence.
No, that's not how that works.
So if you kidnap John Voight.
Citric acid doesn't work that way, my dude.
So if you look at the back of Abraham Lincoln's head.
To me, this is like you said, like bare minimum, like why would he not? To me, this is like, it wouldn't make sense to do National Treasure without any connection to the movies at all, period. So Riley being the one to come back is I'm perfectly okay with. Maybe he's taken up the mantle that Cage left behind. I don't know. It'd be kind of, maybe, because he's just as smart as they are. So
he wrote a book.
Yeah, why not? I I can see it. Sure, why not? But like, yeah, this is like the base level of announcements, and I'm just excited to see what else they bring. I think I'm more excited to see what treasure they're gonna go after. Um, so we'll
Ferdinand
see what happens.
Magellan's like Uncharted. Now,
You have two separate series going after the same treasure.
now, if we are theoretically bringing back non-Cage related national treasures,
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I would kind of pop if we bring back Sean Bean's Ian character.
Okay.
Because we
Yeah.
established he's got a lot of money, so maybe he was able to post bail. And in a surprise twist for Sean Bean, he didn't frickin' die. He's still alive. He didn't even get close to death. His like buddy like fell down the pit, but other than that, he's just like, I'm Sean Bean, and I'm still alive, and I approve this message. Like, they clearly need to bring him back.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, having him come back as like the villain would almost make sense as well.
He's the one funding the expedition.
Yes, as like a weird.
He
They
wants
take
to
a
stick it
they
to Gates.
no, they take a page out of Lost City's book, and like he's the one funding the expedition, but he's also the villain. But he's like, he's not a terrible person. Oh God, no, why would I do that? Yeah, no, I can see a lot of fun there. Yeah, bring back Sean Bean. Tom Holland exists. I don't know. That would be fun.